Hello, everyone. Also, Lee, I am so sorry. That was hilarious timing, but also unfortunate. For those of you who were not, for those of you who were not there, I was like, oh, hey, let's start things early for once. And Lee's like, I've already had a shitty day, and then it just cut them off. So that's how we're starting off. That's how we're starting off the night. Anyway, we are back. We're gonna do the thing tonight. Before we do, just want to quickly acknowledge that I am streaming, living, doing all the things from the traditional stolen lands of the Neokaska, Kaskaskia, the Chehisakoan, and Kickapoo people. Also, because I am not a nonprofit, even though I volunteer for one sometimes, I can say things like, go tell your fucking congresspeople that they suck ass for voting for this stupid ass bill, because holy shit, it's gonna fuck over so many people like me, like many of my friends, many of my clients.
I've already been fucked over. Hi.
Yeah, it's so good. So anyway, uh moving on. Yeah, do you want to do your land acknowledgement? We'll just go
Yes.
backwards.
Yeah. I am streaming and living from the traditional lands of the Shumash.
It's not the song for this. Hello. Let's hope the robots do not take me today. I am existing from the stolen lands of the Cherokee East, the Tuasa Gualete.
I am living, laughing, and loving in the unceded and stolen lands of the Multnomah, the Wasco, the Cowlitz, Scathlamet, Clackamas, bands of Chinook, Tualatin, Kalapuya, Molala, and others that made their homes along the Columbia River.
And I acknowledge I'm living, streaming, working, and playing in the traditional unceded and stolen lands of the Nakia Aski Plains Creek, Mechi PE, Nightsopia Stockaway, Sutina, Ian, Nakon Makoche, Denisulin, Nakota Sioux, Nakota Iska, Anishinaabe Salto, Netsitapi people.
Always a mouthful. Yeah. So again, as always, go to native-land.ca, find out more about the indigenous people wherever you are worldwide. Support land back, and just to acknowledge that this is now no longer Pride. We are in Disability Pride Month, also known sometimes as Queer Wrath Month. So we're done being prideful. We're now going to be angry. But as always, to support the gays, go do things like, I don't know, buy books, buy queer people. I know. Who wrote that? Weird.
It just evaporated.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Beautiful. Yeah. So, Chad, since you are now the forever cuck to this coterie, would you like to? Well, you're right.
I think I joined.
Damn.
True.
Personally, I wouldn't take that.
Yeah, but you're not the cuck, Lee. So
you damn right.
Do you want to give us a quick recap of how the robots stole our friends?
Mostly because I think I wrote the notes last time.
Shut the fuck up, Chad. I got kidnapped.
Oh.
And so it begins.
So in game, Demetrian distracted some people, and we had to leave town. Antonio was doghoused and went to go drink about it. Jaeson got attacked again. Werelinks are a thing. The coterie was able to take it down. Demetrian took down an old man. We staged the bodies of the old man and the werelinks when it turned back into its human form as an animal attack. And we made our way to Austria.
Which was not as far away as it sounds. It was literally across the river.
It's like a bridge away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near
Beautiful.
the river and through the woods.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I think there are some woods between Bratislava and your destination in Austria.
No, it's just the bridge.
Uh,
Nothing but empty land in the bridge.
Yeah, under the
Oh, it's
bridge,
the
there's
Midwest.
literally just like dust.
And Anthony Kiedis.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Running
now this
shirtless
one's
with
my
his
head.
hair waving in the wind.
It's a beautiful image. We love to see it. And this is why people think we're a parody.
It's not
Because
our
we all
fault.
have
We're
ADHD.
funny.
Right.
True. It's true.
They should be
Hilarious
so
even.
funny.
How dare we have fun playing a game?
How dare we be adults?
Illegal.
Yeah, like
Playing a game.
emphasis on the gay.
Are we adults here, Lee?
Only
Also,
legally.
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
Did no one catch what I
Only
said,
on
by the way?
paper.
No.
I
When it,
based
what?
on what I can't read. Yes, unfortunately.
But only on
I
paper.
was gonna say, when we were talking about being hilarious, it's like, it's the trauma.
You are correct. The PTSD makes us funny.
The trauma and the tism. So, you know.
Traumatism.
Traumatism. Yeah.
No.
You can't spell traumatized without tis.
Tism.
It's a Z, but I can't read.
No, it's. I mean, if you go British,
One
it's
of
an
us is
S.
dyslexic here. I don't know which one it is, but one of us is.
Oh. I love you, weirdos.
What did I tell you? That speaking of knees, where's Neon? I gotta yell at him later. He knows what he does.
don't know.
When's Neon?
He knows
Ping
what he did.
him.
It's true.
He literally
his ass.
he literally appeared in my DMs and just sent a picture of somebody doing squats with a knee brace, and he goes, "My knees," and I said, "Shut the fuck up, Neon."
Oh,
Yeah,
I love him so much.
I'm gonna throw a brick at that man. It's gonna be like that Kermit little fucking emoji I post all the time.
Don't worry. I'm hopefully gonna go meet up with him next weekend. So I'll throw the brick for you.
Oh,
Yo.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
god!
I'll make sure to take a brick with me.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was about to say, Muppet versions of us all. I could do that.
You know what? I'm here for it. Please make that.
Make what?
I was
Oh,
imagining a
but what if
Muppet
it's
version of Neon.
but what if it's Muppet versions of us as people and then Muppet versions of all the characters? Like the Muppets have
Ooh.
puppets.
I like
I'm
that.
terrified.
That,
We get less
welcome.
detail. Okay, now that
that
the
is an
question
idea.
do the Muppets, as you called them, do they get less detailed from the Muppets? They'll just become like weird shapes.
That's up to you. That's artist interpretation. So anyway, on that note, yeah. So Cassian, I don't know if you caught last time, but since you were out with the migraine, we did mention that you were having some dreams, some visions of the egg.
God, this egg.
And you know,
Egg is taking
you
over
know-
my head.
Egg.
you have become the egg.
Egg every 2
You
hours.
are the Eggman.
Cuckoo the Jew.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad someone got that reference.
I mean, it's either Cuckoo Kachu or get out of here, Eggman.
Why not
Where's
both?
my chili dog?
I prefer that one.
Now it's playing in my head.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, so you have. Alana, can you stop being adorable for 2 seconds, please?
You know
It's
they
very
can't.
distracting. I know.
Mhm.
I know.
I think that's literally impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just stressed out.
You're welcome.
Sorry to break out the fan.
But yes, you have been getting visions of the egg and of the child that you had seen in the household where the egg was left. You know that the egg disappeared, and ever since, when you have these visions of the egg, it just like kind of melts into images of the child, and you're fairly certain. I mean, you can't prove it because telephones don't exist yet, so you can't just call up and say like, "Hey, what are you doing?" literally right now. But you feel like something tells you this is what's going on currently.
So wait, are you saying that the child and the egg have melded?
You don't know.
Oh dear. We should probably check on that egg.
Egg that's several weeks away now.
When we get back, obviously, but I keep getting these visions and weird dreams about the egg and the child merging into one.
Yeah, that's not good. So yeah, we should probably finish up here and head back.
Demetrian looks back. We've gone too far.
That's why we finish up now as soon as possible and immediately head back.
By the time we finish up here and head back, whatever has happened is probably already going to be gone.
Indeed.
This is true. That egg thing could have wings by now and claws and sharp jaws and look
Serrated.
vaguely human. Also, I don't know. I've seen some things.
Apparently.
You were there, Jason. We were all at the same place.
Chad, I see
The
you.
cathedral.
You make me ill.
Chad.
I'm going to Kermit. Get your mug out of here, Chad.
Chad, that was right.
Amazing.
Chad, what do you mean?
Bi-hourly egg
I'm
fidget.
looking at like the actual mug of Chad, his actual McDome,
Oh.
his noggin.
You're right. Hold on. I'll just turn off cam.
No, I
You say,
it's clear.
you say the best part is like he's got his little emoji in the
Smile.
chat, and then he was making the exact same face.
He knows what he did.
True.
I'm about to send
Jeez.
you in the white people corner with the sliced mayonnaise. Keep playing with me.
How much?
Sliced mayonnaise.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it looks like a
much
Kraft
mayonnaise?
single slice, but mayonnaise.
No,
Is it
no.
also Kraft
That
singles?
sounds
Because
disgusting.
No, it's just like Duke's Hellman mayonnaise.
Oh god.
That's probably
How?
Miracle Whip.
No.
Why do I feel
Mir-
like that's
Miracle
gonna be a
Whip is
thing in
too
the next 10
airy.
years?
You know what else is airy? My noggin right now. Ain't no thoughts. Head empty.
I mean, as one should be.
Because me and Brain share a singular brain.
It's just passing
Woo. That's why I'm why
Yeah.
I'm up here and Rain's
through
like
the
right
Wi-Fi.
there.
It's
Yeah.
passing through
Exactly.
the 5G.
Yeah.
That's why
That's what the
Rain's
5G is.
that's why
Not
Rain's
the 5G.
that's why Rain's Wi-Fi goes out, and that's why I keep getting snatched by robots. They don't like us exchanging the brain cell.
It's true. It's true.
They were like, they know too much, and I was just like, the only thing I consistently know is my fan fiction tags. Please don't play with me.
All those miles it's getting between the South and the
We
Midwest.
should probably get an oil
Yeah.
change.
But also, doesn't that mean the robots occasionally have your brain cells as well?
Those
They
sons
hold
of
it
bitches.
That's wicked word.
During Wrath
Usually
month?
when you're sleeping.
I had to think. I was like, it's not Pride anymore.
I don't know. I'm pretty disabled, so it's Pride Part 2 for me.
Same.
Same.
Valid.
Where,
Valid.
where I
Oh,
live,
yeah.
it's actually 3 months. 3 months.
Okay, just keep bragging about being Canadian.
Right?
I
We
mean,
get it. You have things or whatever.
Don't
starting
worry, we'll be up
Although
there
it-
September
soon.
14th,
Get a
I get a
cot roll.
whole 30 days also. Puerto Rican month.
Mhm.
I only get
confuses me that it
28 in
starts in the middle.
February.
Wait,
Well,
what?
it confuses me that it starts in the middle of the month.
Yeah, it's weird. Who the hell decided September 14th? But like,
A white person.
Is it important
no,
to you?
it's
I
because
actually-
of some historical thing, but I forgot what
Yeah.
it is right now.
Yeah.
Why couldn't
My
they just
brain
give you
is
the whole
like-
month? Why couldn't they backdate that?
That's like
They could literally give us September and October, and I'll be happy because I'm an
Yeah.
October child. So.
Okay, but as Lee has pointed out, why are they like, oh, black people shortest month? Here you go, have this one.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not
you
even
know,
sure.
Institutionalized racism.
5'8".
not even short. That's true. You're pretty tall.
I'm not tall compared to my lavender husband. That motherfucker's 6'6".
Jesus.
wow.
Literally.
I'm sorry.
I looked at him and I said, hello?
You're close enough to me.
That's a foot and a half taller than me.
That's a
Living the
whole
dream.
dick right there.
Almost.
It's been a great stream, guys. It's been such a good stream. We lasted a whole 19 minutes.
No comment.
Oh, now you have no comment, Chad. Okay, you son of a bitch.
It's because you made him thirsty.
He's always thirsty. Nothing changed there.
It's too hot for this.
True.
It was too hot. Indeed.
there's
Literally,
no
like,
brain cells here.
Yeah.
armpits. Come on.
Yeah, I've got my fan right on me.
I'm
'cause
sorry.
otherwise
I
would be
forgot to cut
dying.
my air
Literally
conditioning on
right
before we
here.
started.
You gotta.
I'm trying to fan you.
That was my AC.
No, I literally cannot because it sounds like a car running. So I just have to suffer. I
I
love
have
it.
fans siphoning the only room with AC.
Yeah, that's because you're Canadian and Canadians don't know what air conditioning is apparently, or just don't believe in it.
You should
Anyway,
not have to have it. Once upon a time.
Chad.
Anyways,
Uh-oh.
ignoring Chad for the moment.
Why?
Because he was speechless. He's got to start mouth.exe again.
That's unfortunate. Truly.
Anyways,
Listen, we're never gonna get to this game tonight. Just kidding.
Just consistently right outside of Austria. We're still crossing the road.
edging Austria forever.
oh god.
Yeah. Not even getting into the gooning yet.
Oh my lord.
Let's go kill these incestuous royals and then get the fuck out
I
of here.
forgot that's what we were fucking doing.
Yeah,
That would be
we're
number of things.
we're getting the gooners.
Delicious. All right.
And Jason says that, and then like we're all like, let's fucking go, and like punk music starts playing, and it montages to us running at the damn thing.
Specifically guerrilla radio.
That's not punk, but
Okay.
I
That's
dig
not what I
No,
heard.
I don't
either.
care. I don't care. It's a perfect song in my head.
I mean,
I do love
you
rage.
I do love
guys are like in the middle of Europe though, so I feel like flogging Molly is more appropriate.
True. I just personally
I'll
like
take
guerrilla
that.
radio.
Yeah,
I mean,
some-
is it really? Because no, but closer than Rage.
Yeah, true.
At least there's some punk in there. That's no
That's true.
insult to rage. They're amazing. They're just their own
No.
animal.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
yeah.
Listen, I don't know
Yeah.
monkeys much.
We know.
Are the
Ow.
two hungover idiots still hungover?
Probably.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. heard.
Anyway, so are you guys continuing into Austria at this point?
We are, and we're also going to be yelling loudly into their ears.
Habsburgs?
Who's ears?
Yes.
Antonio and his bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we yelling it loud into their ears?
Because they're hungover, and that's funny.
Mhm.
And I think he's still on the shit list right now.
He is, but that just feels
At least for the next 500 years.
Don't forget, my ravens are still. It's very secretly calling you.
Whispering
name
off into the
once in a while.
distance.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's terrifying.
I've been missing chat. What the hell happened?
Yeah, you know what, Antonio, I think you probably wake up last among the coterie, and yeah, you wake up to the sounds of your name being almost like sing-song, repeated
Mhm.
over and over from every direction.
Okay.
Just a normal Tuesday for you.
Ooh, over the table. Do kindred dream?
Sometimes, typically, no.
Antonio was dreaming he was in a crowd of people and they were giving him accolades.
Ooh, you know what? Give me a willpower roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look. Daniel's being in Malkavian.
Embarrassing.
So, whenever you click on willpower, you'll just do roll willpower.
Okay. Right. It opens up and then I roll. I was about to ask. Thank you for remembering how forgetful I am.
Listen, I do it all the time too.
Mm-hmm. 5 successes.
Jesus, yeah. No, you were not only getting accolades, but like people were showering you with roses,
Of course.
spraying champagne, which is a little unusual for the time, but you know what?
And the
You think
region.
they're onto something.
We're
Yeah.
so far from France.
Actually, not really.
We're so close to France.
Decently.
Of course it was champagne.
Yeah, it's not sparkling wine.
Never.
It's just
We have
piss.
the real stuff.
It starts turning into a nightmare. It's just piss.
Yes.
I mean,
Nightmare.
we're not here to kink shame, so who knows? Maybe that's
I'm
his,
silently
maybe that's his
judging,
dream.
though. I'm not gonna say
Maybe that's his
anything.
dream.
Be
don't know.
free, but like, R. Kelly go to jail. I'm a piss on your cat.
Jesus Christ.
I like the Boondocks.
We're on. I don't remember that particular episode, but
Yeah, it's R. Kelly
uh,
goes to jail, and Riley's trying to go down to the courthouse, and they're talking to what is his name, Tom, the lawyer dude who's defending him.
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
R. Kelly go to jail. I'm a piss on your cat.
See, the episode that stands out to me the most, and I'm blanking on the dude's name in the show, but it's where they're singing the homies over hose. And it's like, do the homie. And it's like so
Oh.
gay.
And it turns out he
Yeah.
was.
Riley, yeah.
And the rapper.
Gangsta-licious. It was
Yes,
Gangsta-licious.
that's it. It's okay. I was also thinking of whenever we were talking before stream about slicking the hair back, about a pimp named Slickback. So
Pimp name Slickback. Pimp name.
Pimp names like that. God, I reference that often.
As you should.
Glad we all share this brain cell sometimes.
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah. Just all the different ways. Anyway, yeah, so y'all continue. Yeah, Antonio, you wake up from just the loveliest dream, and then it's a little less lovely because you realize it's not people, you're just moist.
It's the PS. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it would be funny, not sorry, to wet you while you were dreaming.
It's
Just put
wet
his
me
hand
for a
in like
reason.
warm water.
Oh no, all of your bodily fluids as kindred are blood. So yeah.
Yeah, we stopped really quick so I can get some water. And just dump it
I mean,
on you.
you literally just crossed a river, so
Yeah.
and you have to continue to follow the river up to whatever that city is. I've now forgotten what the name of that city is. Maybe, probably.
Where
That's probably the one.
the little tiny sausages.
Yeah, exactly. That is all that they're known for.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. That's it. Just the Vienna sausages. That's it.
Yeah, so you continue to follow the Danube as you make your way to Vienna. As you enter this large urban area, you hear people speaking languages that most of you don't speak because none of you have picked up any other languages in the meantime, to the best of my knowledge, which could be a slight issue. The fact that no one has learned.
Did y'all get experience last time for fighting?
Everyone always does.
Okay.
Phase 3.
I think I asked
Okay.
this early on when you were like, "Hey, what do you know?" And I kind of like, "Well, I can know these many, so let's say I know these ones." What was the process of learning more languages?
You would need to take more points in
It's a merit. Linguistics.
yes. Thank you.
Because I have at least one for
Okay.
English.
I will focus on that.
More points in linguini.
Damn,
Linguini.
cooked linguine.
I mean,
If
I
done
would hope
right.
it.
I mean,
No, I want pasta.
I did forget about it, but also Antonio, in his
pizza,
search
like,
for knowing
really
things,
bad.
would probably need to be able to translate stuff himself. So, in the background, he
Do
would
you
probably try to
remember?
learn something.
Do you remember what languages you spoke previously?
I remember Latin was one because of the one guy.
The guy who's dead now.
Yeah. I don't know if I wrote down
Well, deader.
Deader, the long death, final death. I don't remember if I wrote that down anywhere. Let me check my notes. I don't think I did on Demiplane. I might have wrote it down somewhere else, so I would have to look for that. But I think there was like 4 that I knew, give or take. It sounded like 4.
That sounds about right.
I just don't remember exactly which ones.
Yeah, I don't either.
I will look for it, or I will go back and watch the VOD or the YouTube and see what we said. Because I know one of us listed them off, so I might have to go on a fact-finding expedition.
Mode.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Yeah, you know what? Do you have enough experience to increase your? I know you're
hold
always
on.
saving it
Wait.
up.
So I
do
have
too.
a shit ton of points saved up right now that I have no idea what to do with. I don't hold on, because I have 18 points.
Oh, 18 points?
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
I mean-
18 points.
I mean, Lee, did you add the 3 from last time?
Yeah, that's what I just added.
Okay. I will tell you, Lee, if you wanted, you could increase your blood potency with only 2 more points. So
Bat's eyelashes like I can fucking read. Where the fuck are my glasses?
it makes you more gooder at stuff.
More good at
Anyway,
stuff.
yeah, exactly. You get it. Yeah. So Chad or Lee, whichever you would like to
Which one would
some,
have it
uh,
though?
have what?
I
Linguistics
probably will.
or the
Yeah.
blood potency?
I was gonna say, would it be okay
you're
for me to
looking
do it too?
What is my blood
I
point?
mean,
Hold on. I can't read.
so we'll do a quick aside on some doing plane stuff. So for blood potency, you go to the character builder, go to progression. Blood potency is the very last option on there.
Because I see I can add more to it, but what does this do necessarily?
So all of you should be at least at 2 right now.
Oh,
Are you not?
I'm
I
not.
see
No.
3 on mine. I don't know why.
Okay.
Think
I think maybe I gave everybody 2. I don't remember. Anyway.
Yeah, it defaulted me to 1.
Well, because you all have aged significantly.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I will change that then.
But basically, what it does is it allows you to add extra dice. Like whenever you rouse the blood, normally at 1 you would get 2 bonus die added to one of your abilities or attributes. At 3, you get 3. You can heal extra points of superficial damage. You get to add bonus dice to your disciplines. And it allows you to re-roll your rouse checks on certain things. So, yeah. But one negative thing that we hadn't talked about previously, but I should point out, for those of you who are at 3 blood potency, you can no longer feed on animals or bagged blood. It does nothing.
Okay.
I guess
I'm at
technically
4.
you can still feed on them, but it doesn't restore any hunger. At 4, you require twice as much blood.
Yeah, that's why I get 2 wives at the same time.
Damn.
I'm still at 3.
Yeah, it's because Demetrian had diablerized that one person, the prince, fairly early on. Also,
Sucking them
just
dry.
a
Bless you.
yeah, just a quick aside, because I did see that our friend Link is in chat. Just want to congratulate Link and Sam on their engagement. I'm so excited for them. Because you know what?
congrats.
The gays getting married is always a great thing. We love to see
Hell
it.
yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. And I am super excited to go to Canada next year and go celebrate with them. So, yeah. Was it a little champagne thing? That's what it sounded like. It
Oh, that was
was adorable. Anyway, yeah, so that is the quick on blood potency. And then if you wanted to add linguistics, it's under advantages and flaws.
Yeah, I'm trying to good for it now.
Is it under merits or is it under
It's under merits, yeah.
backgrounds?
It's an
It's
advantage,
one new language every
technically,
dot.
but
I
yeah.
have 2 of those.
I was gonna say, if you have 2, that means you get.
4.
I mean, you would have 3 or 4 languages that you know.
I think 3.
Well,
right?
okay. Under linguistics, it says for each dot you have 1 extra language aside from the default 2.
Oh, okay.
So if you have 2 dots, you have 4 languages. If you don't get any from
Yeah.
anywhere else, which I have to check my background because I might. Maybe that's where the other ones were coming from.
I know Demetrian knows French and Spanish because they had to. And they learned the default language from where we were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is the default one in
Um,
Transylvania?
one of several. I mean, it changes a lot, especially because as we have talked about during the interludes, Transylvania has been invaded pretty frequently by the Huns, by the Ottomans, by whoever. Now by the Balchinians.
Oh, I
Um,
can't add it. It won't let me. I have too many merits, so I can't do it. It took me too long to find that.
Damn.
I don't.
How
Not
do you
unless
have
I
I don't
so
like
think that's a
many?
thing.
that. It is on like the base. It won't
Oh
let
no
me.
no.
Not unless I like.
Go under. No, go under progression because that's how you use your experience.
Oh.
Yeah. So Valencia, because you've only learned the three, you would still have one other. So French would be useful here. Not as useful as like German or Austrian, but you could at least like do better than you could with like Hungarian or something a little more Eastern.
You know what? For the lore, let's learn. Let's say that Demetrian somehow picked up German.
Easy enough to do. There were a decent number of Germans in Transylvania. It's not terribly far.
So, I guess.
Chad, are you?
Chad? Do you also know German? Or
I could. I haven't determined what or how I do know stuff, but I have the points to do enough. So yeah, I could put them in a moment.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you are adding anything, Lee, are you adding any? You
Yeah,
don't
I'm trying
have
to add.
Ooh. One
Well, because
quick
because technically, if Iris is from Egypt, she should know Arabic by default.
Well, I mean, you're from Egypt, but then you lived a very long time in Greece.
Yeah, so I should know more than one language at this point, realistically.
Well, I mean, you would at least know two. Yeah.
Exactly. That's more than I know. I barely know the one.
Valid. Valid.
What language does
Had to
my
process
ghoul
it.
know?
Your
You
ghoul
do be
definitely
having one of
knows
those.
Arabic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Zaid
gonna
is
talk shit
definitely
with your
Arabic.
ghoul about you in Arabic.
I was gonna say, Iris and Jaeson can also.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna need you to
cut
stop.
out. You cut out, Raven.
Did I
Oh,
cut out?
nothing?
Yeah.
You did.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jaeson and Iris can talk shit about everyone because they both know Greek as well.
I just
I
be
think
talking shit.
Antonio does too. I'm pretty sure that was one of the original languages.
Well,
Yeah, I
he's
think
a
so.
cook after all.
Suddenly, Jaeson doesn't speak Greek at all.
That's all
Yeah,
Greek
nope.
to him.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. So back to the game and not the silly mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
not the pause menu.
Yeah, exactly. That was the entire reason we were so distracted, is because we were on pause this whole time.
Mhm.
Nothing else. Don't look too deep into this. Yeah. So
All right.
yes, Lee.
Don't mind me. I'm writing something so I can remember.
I feel that.
So, yes, a couple of you who know German, you can't understand everything that's being said in Austrian, but it's close enough. You can pick up quite a bit. But there is a fair amount of German being spoken on the streets as well. A little bit of French that you would be able to pick up, Dimitrian. Probably very little Spanish, but maybe some here and there. But you know, like the weird Spain Spanish with the lisp
Yeah.
sounding Yeah,
The
it throws me off. Yeah, it throws me off every time. I know that's apparently the correct way, but it's wrong. So it's just how it is. Yeah, so you hear them talking a lot about like the comings and goings of the day, about like people who are like getting ready to head to the colonies, people who are like headed west to try and basically like start a new life is really a common theme that you're hearing, especially to get away from the Habsburgs.
Mm.
I say we start sowing seeds of rebellion on the way to kill these people. A bit
I
more
mean,
than what they already is.
I'm just gonna tell you over the table, it's already there.
Yeah.
There's not so much a starting.
Honestly, from what I'm picking up, it just sounds like we're doing everyone here a favor by unhinging their jaws.
Yeah.
As if they can't already.
Before we do that, I do need a feed, so I gotta do that at some point.
Oh, I'm
Because
surprised
again,
Iris
I
didn't
technically,
throw a big man on you.
first of all, I can get my own food for once. Second of all,
Can you?
I would like to do something for myself for once.
Oh,
Iris just looks floored that you have said that in her presence.
Iris, our baby's growing up and he wants to take his first steps by himself.
First of all, I'm gonna need you to not talk about me like that.
But he's so small still.
I know, and he's still refusing to train with me.
Because it always, every time I've been around, it devolves into sex with Cassia.
Speaking of training, that left hook you gave me the other day, you dislocated my jaw. Solid work.
It was, I mean, you left yourself open, but your jaw's really strong.
Thank you. Sometimes mom would just pop it out and pop it back in like a fidget.
That's simultaneously
Sounds like a lot of fun.
hilarious and terrifying.
Yeah.
It's because she can unhinge her jaw, and I was working on it at the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
all the better
Fair.
to swallow with.
Iris just unhinges her jaw
Demetrian.
slightly.
Pull your mind out of that space. We're here to kill people, not fuck people.
She's a snake.
I understand. You have said unhinge your jaw, and Dimitri immediately said, "Oh, bigger things go down throat now."
Like prey.
I mean,
Yeah, like,
she did eat a whole man once.
yeah.
Demetrian,
Jaeson, I feel like in a couple of 100 years, you're going to have to deal with all this sexual trauma through talking with some guy that has glasses and smokes from a pipe.
Don't even know what you're talking about.
And you might find that a lot of this might have to do with your upbringing, and it seems like,
Let's not have therapy
you know,
in the middle of the road in Vienna.
Your whole searching for your father is a big part of your identity, and
Not really.
And it just seems like there's something missing, and you're trying to fill that void by making jabs at me about me being so sexually free.
Yeah.
And then reading everything I say and
food.
do as
okay,
a
be
sexual
safe.
thing. Okay, good. He's gone. Anyway.
You could just tell him to leave.
I like annoying him. You saw how flustered he got? You'd think he was alive again.
Sometimes I miss being alive, and then other times I'm like, no, I don't.
Jaeson, where are you headed off to?
To do the usual Red Hood thing and look for some
Get a
heinous
checkman underwear on.
SVU level crime to prevent and feed off of.
Yeah, go ahead and give me your hunting roll, please.
Do you think he'll find another bear creature? He seems very good at that.
I mean, it seems like he wears like some sort of scent that attracts them or something.
I will do Blush of Life while wandering around.
It's probably smart.
And I succeeded.
Nice. So you don't gain any hunger.
And I got 4 successes on my Wits and Streetwise.
Okay. Yeah, so you are able to get on top of some of these buildings, kind of go from roof to roof, watching the goings on. It is late enough that things are starting to die down. People are starting to turn in for the night, and you see a group of 3 individuals following a young man. They seem to be kind of keeping their distance. You see that like the 3 of them sort of whisper to each other, and then they spread out a little bit. Uh, the young man starts to go down an alley. You see that one follows at a distance, but directly behind. The other 2 sort of peel off to go around the buildings.
Clever.
Do they have weapons?
You
Like,
don't
what does it
see
look
any.
like? Does it look
You
like?
you don't see any weapons immediately. No.
Does it look like it's just gonna be a robbery, a mugging, or murder?
It's hard to say.
Looks like it'll be a good bit of fun. So yeah, he'll once they split off, he'll drop on the one that's right behind the kid. And
Well, not right behind, but
well, yeah, the one that's behind him, and just kind of shock him down.
yeah. Go ahead and give me a. I'm going to say this time dexterity and athletics because you're jumping.
Yay, one of my stronger abilities. Do I add anything because of the electricity or no?
Are you using it?
Yeah, that's it. Shock the guy down.
Gotcha. Yeah. Go ahead and add your discipline to it. So, are you at 2 dots now?
Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes.
So yeah, add 2 dice.
6 successes.
Okay. Yeah. You land on this person. You see, because they were not right behind, they were a distance behind the person that they were following. The person they were following turns and looks very confused at you. While you have used Blush of Life, you are clearly using some sort of supernatural powers. And you see, even in the dark, this person's eyes bulge in fear.
He does a bit of like a hush thing and tells him to run. And as he does, he just kind of like pops him and knocks him out.
Now you're
Oh, so-
telling him to run and then you punch his lights out. That's wicked work.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who are you punching here?
The kid, I'm gonna tell him run past me, but as soon as he gets next to me, I'm gonna literally just knock him out real quick. So he
So
doesn't.
you tell him to run, and he does not move.
I'm gonna walk up to him and just kind of like knock him out real quick. If he's frozen.
So as you start to approach, you see the other 2 who peeled off at the other end of the alley.
I look at him like, do you want to fight them or do you want me to fight them? Because he was about to kill you, kid.
To be fair,
I
you
love
don't
how
know that he was gonna
you
kill
were
him.
stealth. You were supposed to be the stealthiest one out of us, and you more often than not get put in more precarious situations than Chad's fucking legs. I'm
Unfortunately,
tired of this,
some people
Grandpa.
rub off on him. All right. Unfortunately, Demetrian's antics are infectious.
Don't blame Demetrian for this. They ain't even here.
Right, bitch. What the fuck?
Also, Demetrian only rubs off on people consensually, so.
Emphasis
That's why
on
I
the
changed
off.
it. And technically, Jaeson has
Chad,
been
shut the
rubbed
fuck
off
up. I
by
just saw what you
Demetrian
posted.
at least once.
True. A couple hundred years ago. Yeah, so this person looks to be too terrified to respond. And Jaeson, you notice that the other two, while they are very large, they don't look quite human.
Ah. Why do you do this to me, Rain?
Because it's funny.
When you go alone, the cautionary tale is wear things.
Yeah, it's almost like we've talked about this, and then
You
And then
always
it
want to go
happens.
alone.
to quote
no.
Vine, when will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Also, someone could have got Droid. He didn't say no one could. He just said he's gonna go feed.
I heard on his own or for himself.
Yeah. Specifically
Yeah.
on my
I
own.
never said that.
You said you wanted to do this yourself, for yourself, to feed yourself. You wanted to go hunt for yourself. Meaning
In
you want to
response
do it
to-
alone. And also, you walked away from me while I was talking. I know it was
In
annoying
response
on
to you
purpose.
saying you thought Iris dropped a big dude on me. That's what I meant by doing it myself. Not that I want to be alone while doing this.
Well, who told you to be like, I'm leaving, and then like storming off and
You
not saying,
did.
hey, are you guys
By
coming
being
with me?
annoying.
Are you guys?
To
Is
be
anybody coming with me? Listen,
be
anytime
fair-
I go off anywhere, I'm like, who wants to come?
To be fair, this has been 22 sessions now of Jaeson doing exactly that. And in 22 sessions, have we learned anything?
No, not a damn thing.
How many times I got to do this, old man?
Listen. He got turned at a very strange mental state.
I
It's
figured
been
with enough.
400 years.
I figured we had
What?
hit you enough.
What
To
are you,
like-
Edward Cullen?
Yeah, to like jumpstart that.
We all
Listen.
know Cassian has set a raven always
Listen.
to follow Jason when he's alone.
I was gonna say, he's got a learning disability. All right.
Don't you use your. Don't you use that in this.
On
Your Honor,
Disability Pride Month?
Your Honor, this is Cap.
Hey, I have a learning disability. I can do it. All right.
Your Honor, my client wasn't even at the scene of the crime. Like,
All I can think about is the goofy intro. I'll do it again.
Your Honor, he has shenaned once and he will shenan again.
Absolutely. So, you do make a good point, Alana, that Cassian would send a Corvid to follow. Cassian, you get a panicked Corvid who is flying back to you, and in their language, you just hear rats, big rats.
Not the rats again.
How
Oh my
big
God.
rats
Is it
get?
the possums again, Rain?
Where at?
God damn it! I knew this day would come.
No,
Where
that
is
was in
Abraham
Chicago.
when I
That was in
need him.
Chicago.
I feel like you're lying to me. Don't you
We're
gaslight
in a
me.
different country. We are in a no.
You act like there's rats
Let's
ain't
show
here
up.
too.
Yeah, they're not Pyro Posse.
I'm watching you. I'm fucking watching you.
How big are these rats?
Are you asking the birds or me?
Yeah.
The birds. I translated. It's the birds.
Yeah, thank you. Because I'm like, yeah, it doesn't answer my question. So when you ask the birds, they're just huge, so big.
Like me? Wait, I'm a bad
Bigger.
example. Like
they
Iris?
just say bigger.
Mutual?
Well, whenever you point to Iris, they're like smaller.
Mutual? Eyesight?
They kind of cock their heads.
Why are we asking specifics? Let's just-
This is how it goes.
Doesn't matter. I'm bigger.
Cassian's just playing 20 questions. Yeah, Cassian's just playing 20 questions. Is it bigger or smaller than a bread box? So do you relate? Because no one knows what the birds are saying, but you.
I feel like I'm just
No,
watching
yeah, I
Cassian
said
talk
the
to the
birds-
birds, and I'm just staring.
I pick up on bird.
I think Jaeson found were-rats now.
He can handle them. He wanted to go hunt for himself, so.
Iris just looks at you like we can't leave him. What if he dies? I will be very sad.
He should have let me complete my backflip.
I just look at you with the biggest puppy dog eyes Iris can muster.
Backflip.
Iris,
Can you
I
refuse,
can't look at
Iris?
you. I can't look at
The
you.
backflipping.
I just like keep moving my head, and you're
You could also
like,
hold this
please,
over
let's go get
Jaeson.
him.
Iris! Why do you do this?
Please.
Fine.
Because you feel an unnecessary desire to protect me, even though I am very large and strong.
Fine. Let's go.
Hee
Starts unbuttoning shirt.
Oh, it's that kind of fight.
Not Pokemon trainer. If Jaeson was a Pokemon trainer, I feel like Jaeson would be that weird fucking Pokemon trainer that sits on the route right before the victory road. That is like, yeah, I have a level 46 Raticate and then a level 56 Lucario with a Mega Evolution or a Sphere. And you're like, where the fuck did you get that? There's not even Mega Evolutions in this game, you cunt. I hate you. And none of your team knows how to deal with that. So then you just have that right there. And that's the only two Pokemon he has.
Honestly, I've got no notes. No notes.
The only note I have is the Raticate.
It's because they lure you
It's
into
a
a
red
false
zone.
sense of security.
No,
Because
it
you're
would
like,
be a Murkrow.
Yeah, that's the bait. You know, the thing you always fall for like a master. Fine,
if you had a Murkrow and didn't evolve it into a Honchkrow, I'm hitting you with a bus.
I mean, I didn't remember the evolution, but yes. Listen, I only collect them. I don't know them.
Skill issue.
I know. He's
Sounds
one
like
of the
a
ones that
skill
has
issue.
both.
That's more than I do.
Ugh.
I avoid the Pokemons.
Yeah, I don't. They're all over me.
Yeah, it's because I work at a place where people are obsessed.
I believe it.
Listen,
That's
if
fair.
it makes you feel any
Very
better, I'm
valid.
very polite when I ask if people have Pokemon cards, and if they don't, I just go get me a coffee.
Yeah, that's nice. What's not nice is being recorded and called disgusting for not giving somebody more than their limit.
Fair.
Yeah,
That's why their pull
you can
rates
go
are
fuck
ass.
themselves.
Yeah. It's a fun time selling Pokemon cards on Super Drop Days. Anyway, let's go get this twink who's about to get
I was gonna
murdered by the twinks of the
say, give me a chance at least.
world.
I feel like that's the like subtitle It's Transylvania Chronicles. Let's go get this twink.
Wow.
The caption
Let's
for the
get this-
episode.
That's the
No,
playlist.
no,
That's the playlist title.
No, that's just for like the entire series.
Yeah, because it's been.
Mhm.
That's not entirely true.
Damn.
Just like
It's not always
Um,
Jason. It's not always Jason, but there's always a twink.
There's always a twink, but also Jason.
No
May
matter what
remind
game I
you-
play, there is always a twink. There's always a twink that gets harassed. Either I'm
At-
harassing them or they're being harassed by somebody else.
At the beginning of this, with the very first werewolf that almost killed you.
That's not my fault. That wasn't my fault. That first one?
I feel
How
like
was
it
that
was.
first one my fault?
I feel like this is one of those, you know how like sitcoms back in the day would always have that episode where like it kind of advances the plot, but it also like recaps. This is one of those recap episodes.
Yeah.
We're gonna get like
How
this
many
much
times
plot.
has Jason been bit by a thing?
Okay, I'm not saying I didn't almost die, but how was that one my fault though?
You put yourself in that position.
What, in a fight with y'all?
You, this big, put yourself face to face with a werewolf this big because you thought your claws could help.
Listen, that's not what I was talking about.
Anyway, you're about to die.
No, I'm not. We don't
And
know
we're coming to
that.
rescue you now.
I mean,
I ain't had a chance
You're
to do
about to
nothing
get-
else.
Ganged up on by a couple of rats.
We don't know this.
And you know, rats, there's usually more than two.
Okay. Doesn't mean I can't get away.
Have you
Remains
played
to
a
be seen.
Plague's Tale?
No, I haven't.
I
I
play the
refuse
second
to.
one. I need to play the second one. First one's so good.
Yeah.
I
What do I
can't.
refuse
That's
to?
I can't
The
do
Plague's
swarms.
Tale.
Plague's Tale. It's good.
Okay.
Surviving during the plague.
Oh,
Plus,
I was like, what?
violence.
Those other things.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, Jason,
Yes.
are you going for the other twink? Oh no, we lost
The
to
child?
Cassian.
Yeah, we lost Cassian.
Oh,
Uh,
I look away for a second.
Hopefully, it's not the tornado. Yeah,
just
they
Canada
are.
things.
Yeah.
there they are.
And they're back.
The look on your face. The look on
Welcome
your
back.
face is like I hit the wrong button.
Yes, exactly. I went.
My first thought was like, oh, I hope it's not the tornado. No. Thankfully not. Anyway,
I'm grabbing the kid and I am going to use powerful leap to jump out. Get up to the roof and try to dip out. I ain't gonna fuck with this.
okay. Yeah, I mean, you are able to grab them pretty easily and leap up there. You do notice that these pursuers are quickly following onto the rooftop. Also, this person who you have grabbed is now starting to like crawl away. Like you land and sort of let go of them, and they are starting to crawl away like on their ass, and then they start running.
I'm gonna grab the scruff of their neck and just shock them to not like a very lethal shock, just enough to knock them out. Listen,
So
I see your face
so-
over there, Demetrian.
So hear me out.
No, it's the private
in-
chat.
In real life, knocking someone out has pretty major like consequences.
Yeah, you can give somebody a concussion. They could have internal bleeding in their brain, and they could die.
Yeah.
Even with a electroshock kind of knockout?
Yes.
Especially
You wouldn't know
Definitely.
that part, though, technically.
No.
Plus, he probably
I mean-
wouldn't care if he did know. Would he?
Well, Jason would.
Yeah.
Jason would because Jason doesn't want to hurt innocent people.
Yes. But he's thinking...
Jason, how dare you put yourself in such a position? How ridiculous are you?
Have you
I'm
met
gonna
him?
be, I'm gonna be stealthy. Gets caught by everybody. Just exclamation point. Everywhere.
Usually am stealthy, alright? Just not in fights, alright? Apparently. I'm not an assassin, alright?
Let the human see. Yes. What you gonna do about the human, my friend?
Only thing I can think is to knock him out.
Okay. You can certainly try. Go ahead and give me strength and roll, please, and add your discipline since you said you wanted to use that.
I also, yeah. I was gonna say, I also do have grappling as a specialty.
Yeah, but you're trying to like knock him out, not grapple.
Okay.
Also, how do you know you're not gonna snap his neck by mistake?
I don't. No one ever does.
You press square enough times, you break the neck.
I think most people know if they're about to break because there's that like tension of like, hey, this bone can only go so far.
Jason's panicking, surrounded by rats.
Technically, only 2 rats right now.
2 successes.
Still.
There's 2.
Okay, 2 successes. Hold on, I should probably roll for him. Just on the off chance. So, fun thing. Jason, you go to like try and knock out this person who is trying to run away from you, who is like just scrambling on their ass, and you, as you like cock your fist back, get hit in the hand, like the back of the hand, with a crossbow bolt.
Fuck. And he just blinks out of there.
To where?
Probably to a couple of houses away, or onto
You can only
the.
go 50 feet or 50 meters. I forget
50.
which.
It was 50 meters. I looked up. It's about 156 feet.
Okay.
I mean, we're in Europe, so it's 50 meters.
But in freedoms, it's 150 feet. 156.
That place barely exists. Like, what, 100 years old by now?
Not even a country yet.
I mean,
It's a colony.
still isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Loose collection of shitty places.
And then California.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Are you?
I meant the whole West Coast.
Don't include me. Oregon
Damn.
sucks.
Sure.
Oh, she's-
As much as Missouri, I don't know.
I'm just in the west. I'm not by the coast.
You're halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
Thank you.
Living in a prayer.
So, you blink away several houses, and you do realize there are more than 2.
Brother.
It's
Damn,
like you
rest
step
in
into their
peace.
hunting ground / territory.
It's like they were luring you. Or
Oh
something.
my!
Oh, what
It's
if
like
they
you
were?
interrupted their feeding.
You
And
know how
now they're
dangerous that can
mad.
be?
Or just they're thieving.
That's true.
Not
Potato,
the
tomato.
thievery.
So, Jaeson, what you
I'm-
doing?
I'm getting out of there as quietly and stealthily as possible. I'll try to get outside.
Okay. So,
He's the same.
Cassian,
Fuck all this shit.
Cassian, your birds are leading you, and I'm assuming everyone else is following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the birds are leading you to where Jaeson is running on a rooftop. Like you can see the birds are like kind of flying over towards him. You can see him just like jumping from roof to roof, and you can probably hear the occasional because crossbows are pretty quiet, but you hear like the click as they let loose the bolt, and then like the sound, yeah, as they like bounce off of things. Thank you. Perfect. I love it.
Look at that.
Oh, he's doing fine. He hasn't gotten hit. He's doing great.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
There is very clearly a crossbow bolt in one of his hands.
But just one.
Potato, tomato.
He
Iris,
still has a
what
whole
do
other hand.
you do?
Should we wait a little longer or just get in there?
He's fine.
Iris, what are you doing?
I'm running to go get Jaeson.
You're just gonna scoop him up like a little baby.
I did say I wanted to try to get into the shadows and stealth away, hide.
I mean, it's kind of hard when you're on rooftops.
Yeah, and
I
you've
get
been
off the
spotted
rooftop.
by somebody that is shooting at you so they can see you. They have a vantage point.
Have you played Assassin's Creed? Because it's kind of hard to like lose once you get spotted. It's not
Mhm.
impossible.
No, it's
but-
not.
Backlit by the moonlight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Assassin's
Fire-
Creed specifically. No, it's not.
In the first
Okay.
one, it's hard when they're all on the rooftop with you.
And when you consider that these are were rats that have night vision
Yeah.
And they can
and
hear
enhanced
you.
smell, yeah, and sense of smell.
Stinky.
It's like you're playing Assassin's Creed on like ultra hard mode.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you're playing Metal Gear on the boss extreme.
That one I don't know.
It's very hard.
Who's
And you're
the
about
who's
to game over.
because I've never actually played Metal Gear, but I know that there's the one boss that like you have to put the controller in the other port, so it can't like read
Psychomantis.
your
Yeah.
yeah.
And then he reads your memory card and tells you what you've been playing.
So creepy.
That's creepy.
Oh, you seem to like Castlevania.
So why
You
aren't
haven't
a voice
saved
actor?
very often.
Mind your business.
That means you're reckless, aren't you? Shut up.
So Iris, you managed to climb your way on top of this building. The rest of the coterie watches from
behind.
below.
No, I'm following Iris.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm right
So
behind.
you're like Bob in Bob's Burgers. You're like, I'll do it, but we're gonna play the whole time.
Yeah.
Only ran when Iris ran. And it's like, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Um,
So yes.
I just wanted to be known. I had a royal strike for the blank earlier, and I
Mhm.
failed it. So I'm at 4 hunger right now.
Cheese and fuck.
Yikes.
My brother and motherfucking Christmas crackers.
Most of it is from that fight with the fucking was it Werelings, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Don't get hit.
The gang loses Jaeson.
Damn, I hope you brought another character back up.
Mhm.
To be fair, to be fair, he's got a lot of humanity still. Well, a decent amount of humanity still. So like he could
That don't mean
frenzy.
shit. Like ass.
Well, I mean, he could frenzy and still like come down from it. Y'all could just beat him up and get him to
I mean,
calm down.
We
It'll
were
be
gonna do
easy.
that
Just
either way.
Donk him in the back of the head.
This is the way.
I gotta throw another vase.
It's go suplex them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. RKO out of nowhere.
Throw him up in the air so Iris can RKO him.
Fucking, I just caught the corner with a steel chair, just like wah. Yeah. So is he still just like running away from these were rats right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So like by the time you get up there, you see he's probably like climbing down what the hell, like a fire escape type thing. And you can see that there are quite a few of them. You see at least a dozen pursuers. You don't know for sure if they're all were rats, but they all seem to be chasing him
Okay. So the
from all
question
different
is,
directions.
do I wish to grab Jaeson, or do I wish to create a diversion for Jaeson to get away?
You grab Jaeson, I'll create a diversion. We know how well that goes.
Okay.
Um,
And your shirt's already off, so wonderful. We've already started the
Yeah.
process.
You just want to do a
Do you want
backflip.
to? Do you want to throw me into the wherever it's?
You'd
You
have
can
to.
cut a little
Your voice disappeared. The robot stole you.
bit. Yeah.
Oh, damn those robots! Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
You gotta eat the microphone.
I gotta eat.
Just like your dice.
Yeah.
Crunch, crunch.
I'll talk softer so I'm not like blocking the mic. What did I say? Oh, do you want to throw me into the crowd? Do the fun stuff?
Are you up on the roof with us?
Yeah. I'm following.
Okay. Watch my thighs, cat.
I don't know
There
where
you
my fur baby went. She has disappeared into the darkness that is my living room.
He's such a good cat. He listened. Anyway, yes, sure. I will throw you.
Okay. I'm gonna go run up and grab Jaeson. Like,
Give him lots of shit for me. Because
I kept 10.
ask him if he's like wearing some sort of odor or something that makes him so attractive to these fucking things. Because every time, wolves, big cat motherfuckers, rats now? What is this? Anyway, Cassian, get up here.
Jump up. Activate my thing. Whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Ah.
Demetrian, give me a strength plus. I'm gonna say melee.
Strength plus melee, we throwing bitches.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Diablo.
What happened? Okay. I was like, damn, did Alana disappear? No, they're just not moving. That's fine. Okay, perfect.
Was I too
They're just
still?
camouflaged.
You were.
They're
It
just
was frightening.
camouflaged.
Okay. There we go. 8 successes.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so you managed to yeet Cassian to the point where like they hit we're gonna say like 3 people at once. So like they kind of curl, into a ball and then just like elongate so that they
Yeah.
hit all 3 of them. And because this makes them weightless, or at least like weightless in terms of like taking damage, they just like tumble into these 3 and then launch themselves off and hit another 2. So knocking down 5 of a dozen.
Strike.
I do a lovely little do some like fancy gymnastics style. Stuff.
Hell yeah.
Triple axel. Antonio,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
How awake was I when all this started happening? Since I was the last one to wake up.
Oh, right.
You were awake.
Okay.
Probably still a little bit hungover, but you know you could hear Jaeson, where creatures gonna die.
Shoot, I forgot his name again.
Zaid.
Zaid.
From the
I
West.
know your damn ghoul's name better than you do. That is wicked work.
Look,
What's
I never played Mass Effect.
Okay, to be fair, that's Zahid. This is
I said what I
Zaid.
Zaid.
Yeah.
Zaid. Okay.
There's
Also,
no
the fact
H.
that you have not played a Mass Effect game hurts my soul, my kidneys, and my testicles, and I'm upset with you again.
What?
I'll try and speak with them later. I look for Zahid. I try
Still Zaid.
Zaid.
No H.
Zaid.
No H.
No wait.
Zahid is the one from Mass Effect. Zaid is the one you're dealing with.
That didn't sound different when you said it right now.
Oh my fucking god!
I'll get it eventually. Look, I'll get it when you get
No.
your land acknowledgement.
There, it's in the notes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
A bag of dicks right now. Shut the fuck up, Chad. Don't talk to me.
I look for my only intellectual conversation partner.
And this is why we are leaving you.
Yeah,
I'm
Zaid.
telling my mother when I see her.
I make sure they're still around.
Yeah.
Was there something I had to keep doing to
Every 30 days.
every
Yeah,
30 days? Okay, so it's not a nightly thing.
correct.
All right, check on them and then go follow the chaos as best I can.
Yeah, Zaid is just reading,
You know what? I'll
probably
make
about
sure
like local
that's
history.
good. Yeah. I will tell them to like think of any or find anything specific that would be useful to check out at some point if we have time. Make sure they have a weapon with them just in case, and then go off and if I did hear wear anything, I will leave a silver sword with him and then go off and find Jaeson in whatever trouble they've gotten themselves in now.
Yeah, it's not hard to find him at this point because you can hear everyone else yelling. Probably causing quite the scene at this
I'm
point.
Sure.
First time this has happened in
Yeah, no.
400 something years.
They're usually just so quiet and reserved and keep to themselves. No trouble whatsoever.
Yeah, none. Yeah, so you're very easily able to see as Cassian is fully yeeted into several bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Godspeed, soldier.
I just
So is
love the
Antonio just
imagery.
like, yeah, they got it.
Like, I'll look for any stragglers or anyone joining in that aren't us and help if the opportunity arises.
Okay. Not everyone just roasting Chad in the private chat.
Oh, I'll check that in a minute.
Correct, Shouty.
Shouty.
Listen, that plays in my head all too often now, and I blame you.
I want you to know the person who got me saying wicked work, I want you to know I let her know that I've gotten y'all saying it. And she just looked at me with her 5'2" ass and went, good. Like,
Okay, not only have us saying it, but literally
Yeah,
have
I
named our writing collective.
I told her and she just went, good. Like, shut up.
As someone who
Damn.
does that as often as they can, spreading just some word or phrase is the best. When it lives on beyond you, and somehow it comes back, and I don't even know that person, and I know exactly where that came from. It's beautiful.
Also, we know you love spreading things.
Oh, don't I ever?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Full coverage.
My bad,
every
my
time.
bad, OG, my bad, original gangster. I ain't know you about that life. I need you to chill. You're on a 7. I need you on a 4.
I don't discriminate.
possible.
A 4's fine.
Womp womp. God damn.
Amazing. Yeah, so I think Antonio, you do see, I would say, 4 more individuals who look to be running up towards a nearby trellis, and you can tell that they're clearly trying to join the fray above.
Okay.
They do not seem to be friendly to your cause.
Then I will try to approach them carefully and maybe engage with a straggler instead of all 4 of them at once.
Okay. When you say approach carefully, paint me a word picture. How do you do this?
If there is an alley or a street, I'm going to hug the wall and just walk at a careful pace and hope they don't see me, and try to get whoever's like the furthest back, the one at the end of the group.
Okay. Yeah, I think that probably 2 of them head up, more or less at the same time. The third one starts to go. You see that the last one is just sort of like looking around, making sure that there's no one following, but hesitates a little bit, and you can see that the others are nearly out of sight.
Okay. With that hesitation, I'm going to try to stab them with the silver sword I have.
Okay. You are very good at stabbing. Nothing could go wrong here.
True.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that strength plus melee, please.
Strength melee. Yes. Two successes.
Okay. They aren't really expecting someone to come running up at them like that. So you get a little bit of a surprise attack on them. So you are able to stab them, but you do notice it does not seem to burn like it did whenever it was stabbed into the lynx or the werewolves.
Oh,
But
joy.
also, you know that you had stabbed them when they were in a transformed state, not in a human state. This looks to be a human current.
Okay. Would I have, aside from believing they are not on the coterie side, would I have any indication that they are supernatural in any way?
Nothing obvious other than you did hear like the mention of were creatures. You know that typically were creatures, as far as you know, basically induce a sort of like panic, a fear in the average person. So they don't normally associate with just humans
Okay.
because
So,
of that.
yeah.
Yeah, you can assume because this person appears to be on their side, possibly. That they are supernatural, or at least have a decent amount of knowledge of supernatural things. And I think I won't make you roll for this. I think you can put two and two together that, as far as you can tell, it's only in certain states that silver affects were creatures.
Okay. And then plus in the background, if Jaeson's in trouble, it's some kind of were creature. It's just safe to assume.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, you did hear something about a were rat. So.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, were creature, Jaeson's in trouble, silver. It would just be a natural instinct at this point.
Absolutely. And on that
Damn.
note, Jaeson, so you were attempting to get off the building, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So give me the I guess it'd be dexterity in this case and athletics roll, please. Don't worry, Lydia, I got you.
What now?
Chad. Why?
What happened this
Why are you
time?
like this?
Years of practice.
Shut the fuck up.
And there it is.
I'm tired of you. I want you to know, I have people asking me who the fuck is Chad and why is he being told to shut the fuck up? I'm like, you don't need to know.
Mhm.
My status on Discord was shut the fuck up, Chad, with a Kermit brick for so long that some of my friends were just like, should we be concerned? And I'm like, no.
Three
He will be
successes, by the
fucking
way.
fine.
If anything, you're making him more powerful.
He just has a bunch of people who now know he irks me. Fucking.
Secretly, Chad is the brattiest brat of them all.
He is. Look at him. Jesus, I can smell it.
Jaeson, how's that roll going?
3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to jump down relatively safely. But you can see that before you leap off of this building, there are still, 7 following you? And more seem to be running into the streets, but you're not sure if these are regular rats under their control or were rats in rat form, because you notice that there are now dozens of rats running towards you.
Like actual rats?
Yes.
I honestly don't know what to do at this point. Other than keep running.
Okay, running where?
What the fuck is happening right now?
You just gotta tune out the giggling. God damn it, Lee. I feel like that's gonna be our next command. We have to shut the fuck up, Chad, and the goddamn it, Lee.
Oh my god.
I really still want a fucking pizza right now. Like, I am dying.
Me too.
Split the pizza.
Always.
Right here.
Always.
Oh, good. I get to tease you with my pizza after the session.
Oh,
Wow,
God.
how about you choke and die right now?
Escalated so quickly.
I have no pizza, and you're gonna flash pizza in front of me in Valencia like it's a pair of titties. That is disrespectful during Disability Month, during Pride Part 2 for us.
Right. How dare you?
I will put your kneecaps in my soup.
Mm-hmm.
After I break him with my cane.
That's how we get them in the soup. I only got
Yeah.
so big a pot.
A nice savory bone broth.
Exactly.
Yeah, a bone broth, I'm sure.
Not boner bone. I knew what I meant. I'm about to
No
put a
longer
sticky note
implied.
over Chad's face specifically on my screen, so I can't look at this man right now.
So Jason, while everyone else is arguing,
Where's
Do
the
I
sticky
see
notes?
them?
I
The
mean,
others?
you definitely would have seen Iris. You probably would have heard Dimitri and Yeet and Cassian.
Then I'd head towards Iris at this point. Then
Iris is back where you just jumped down from.
God damn it!
I'm just following after him. Like, he's not. So he jumps, I'm jumping. Like, I'm like, come here. Stop
Okay.
running.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you're like, oh fuck, she's still up there, and then you just see that she just jumps off, like superhero lands next to you.
Parkour.
Literally, as soon as she
Hell yeah.
lands, I'm like, I swear to God, this is not my fault. I don't know
Okay.
what the fuck is happening here.
Okay. I believe you.
Who you lying to?
He's
Literally,
like,
it was
he's
literally.
like, there's some asshole in the sky.
No, it's like literally 3 random guys ganging up on a kid about to mark his ass, and it turns into this. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Is that the kid?
No, I left him the fuck behind. I just hold up my hand like this happened, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gone."
You just left the kid. You did all that effort just to leave him.
Unfortunately, yes. Self-preservation kind of kicked it. I don't feel good
Damn.
about it, but it was better than. He wasn't want to hold on. He was trying to get away. It didn't. Shit happens.
Well,
And he's just,
okay.
like he looks visibly frustrated at the entire situation.
Okay. 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 Look, you're all right. You're fine. Dimitrian's here with their shirt off already.
God damn it.
Cassian's been thrown. I don't know where the fuck that
course.
dick is.
What are we gonna do about the tons of rats that's running at us right now? We should probably get
Well,
going.
my job is to get you out of here because you're injured. And you have a history with getting your ass whooped by any kind of anything. I can't see Chad. I got a sticky note over his face. You think this is a joke? So I will give you 2 options. And you better explain real well why I should let you do one of them. Either A, I pull that whatever it is sticking out of your shoulder and we can go fight and deal with it. Or I toss you over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes and I haul your ass back to wherever is needed to keep you out of harm's way, and then I come back and handle this.
As I mentioned that he literally just rips it out of his because it was in his hand, right, not his shoulder.
I thought it was his shoulder.
Right.
Okay.
No, it's his
Yeah.
hand.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that he stopped, he pulls it off himself. It's like I want to fight. I just know that I don't do well alone in fights against a literal.
Then why do
horde.
you keep running off by yourself? Do you not know what the buddy system is? Is that a thing that evades you? I know you're all sneaky and shit, but like, Being sneaky don't do nothing for you if someone throws a $200 vase at your noggin. And you're just unconscious on the floor. If I threw a $200 vase at you right now, you're not dodging. I'm curving that shit around a tree. Don't play with me.
Are we gonna go fight or what?
Yeah, let me at least put something over your hand or whatever. I feel like Iris has like bandages because I'm always ready to embalm somebody, I feel like. And just wraps this little bow type thing on your hand and is like, all right. If you start bleeding profusely, you don't get an option anymore. I'm knocking your ass out, and you're going to sit in this little sewage place until I decide we're able to either A, run away, or B, kill everything. You got it?
Jesus Christ. All right.
All right. And I just smack him on the back. Let's go. And I'm just going to start. I'm sprinting towards Dimitri.
I definitely feel like Iris always has, I don't know what it's called, but the little hooked instrument that they use to extract the brains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just seems like the brains are probably her favorite part.
Absolutely. Oh, I put the picture of Chad's sticky note in Discord, by the way.
Oh, amazing.
Chad does not exist.
Coach Maria.
To Iris. Or to Lee.
He knows that he did.
Anyway, yeah, so you said you're just throwing him over your shoulder, correct?
No, if he's gonna run because he wants to be difficult. He's having a phase. And I'm gonna 100% sprint towards Demetrian because knowing Demetrian's in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
And I also want to be in the middle of everything.
So Jaeson, where are you headed?
Into the fight as well.
Back up to the rooftops. He just jumped off.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to work on your leg day. It's fine. We'll get there.
Are you gonna pop your claws?
No.
Okay.
I have swords.
Well, I meant for the climbing.
I have powerful leap.
Don't you have to rouse check again for that?
Not powerful leap since it's still level 1.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, so you are able to leap back up there. And with that... Oh god, what have you done?
Oh god.
Anyway, moving on. The private chat is the worst thing. The most distracting.
I'm so sorry.
Don't lie to me.
Well, you don't have to read it. You could just let me go off in there.
That's not true. I have ADHD. I'm like, what's that?
To me, fucking Melissa over here cracks first before everyone else.
I can't help it. You're hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then here comes Alana.
Yes, Demetrian, you have just yeeted your roommate, your pal.
My roommates.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What is next? What you doing?
I'm putting on my gauntlets just in cases, because I always keep them hanging on my butt.
Mhm.
And running at them to punch something in the face.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a strength plus brawl. Or sorry, melee, because it is technically a weapon.
Even if they're on my hands?
I guess I'll allow it.
Okay. Because I just rolled an 11.
Jesus.
Bop, 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 bop.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Let me buffer for a minute. See what they get. Okay, I mean that's decent. So one of them, seeing you run up, just like instinctively throws an arm up to try and protect itself. You just shatter the arm, like punch them right in the face, knock them down. Yeah. Uh, the next one comes up. I mean, it's very much like a montage from an action movie. Next one comes
Yeah.
up. You're not like killing them, but you're pretty effectively like putting them out of the fight. Uh, and so you're just going through like dodging and punching, and take out another 4.
Let's go. Tits out. Can't fuck with me.
Got a patent for luck, yeah.
Hell yeah. Gotta make him,
Yeah. Make the ship bounce.
Oh my lord. You bounce too hard, you're gonna bop yourself in the damn chin.
Worth it. Worth
Gotta
it.
get
That
that.
shit is not worth it. You know how aggravating it is to hold your titties down when you go over a speed bump? Fucking annoying. I'm sitting there trying to not give myself a concussion or lockjaw.
Oh,
Shit's aggravating.
Oh no.
can't relate. They're not that big.
You want them? I'll give them to you for the low price of fucking free.
No. You can give them to Valencia. I think they had dibs
Yeah,
on them
I'll take
first.
Yeah.
You can have them. I promise. And then we'll get a pizza afterwards because Chad's being greedy.
Pizza.
Titties and pizza.
Titties and pizza.
Sounds like my
Great
prom
deal.
night.
That's a Devil May Cry life.
Yes.
Cassian, what are you doing?
I'm going to pull out my scimitar and I'm gonna go attack one of the closest ones I can.
Okay, go for it. Give me the strength and melee, please.
Right? I'm melee. That's actually pretty good. Ah! Except where did the dice go?
If
I hate
only,
They went
if only
away.
our dice maker had dice.
I have so many things. They are put away right now in a box.
For shame. For shame.
And wait, does potence add anything to anything? Is that just like
I mean, are you using your potence?
I can do it right first. Nah, I'll just do regular. They
Okay.
got 3 successes.
Okay, yeah, that's decent. Let's see what they get. They got 2 successes. So yeah, you are able to, I think, probably take your scimitar, and running up to the nearest one to you, just immediately like chop one's hand off. But you see that one starts to grow hair at an exponential rate. You see that they have like these long whiskers that start to come out of their face. Their face elongates, and you can hear like the cracking and crunching of bones as their body starts to shift. And they start to regrow their hand.
They're changing.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Well, that's the end of my turn, isn't it? Basically, I'll probably back away.
Correct.
I'll be starting my back away now.
And with that, Antonio,
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
you still got your one that you're tangling with.
I already engaged, so I will attempt to continue to deal as much damage as I can while we are currently alone and I have a modicum of a chance to do something.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me the strength and melee again.
Okay.
Yeah, Alexa, play just the two of us.
Just the two of them.
Ooh, 5 successes.
Damn. Okay.
Damn, are you actually gonna do
Chill.
some damage? That's wicked word.
Second critical of the night.
Look at you go. Yeah, if you hadn't got that crit, you'd be screwed.
Yeah, I believe that.
Believe it or not, they got 0 successes. So you do all
Wow.
damage, all
Hell
gas, no
yeah.
breaks. And
Fuck him up.
yeah, you are able to get a pretty significant because you're using your sword, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're able to get a pretty significant blow. Probably like digging down into their shoulder with the blade.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, with their not quite dying breath, like they're definitely out of the fight. They're in a lot of pain. But with that, they let out a scream. And then you see one head, 2 head, 3 head peer down, crossbows pointed at you.
Damn.
Antonio, please give me a dexterity and athletics roll.
Dex and athletics. Okay.
Damn, now you getting fucked publicly. That's a wicked word.
Triple penetration.
I don't even know if this is triple. There's a lot happening here. This is just a train on Antonio.
So I got 1, so I'm gonna use a willpower and re-roll.
Oh my fucking lord.
So 1 moment. One success.
Jesus. They got 5.
Here lies our dear friend Antonio. He served whatever he was doing well. It was not because we're still mad at him, even in his death, double death.
I blame
No,
Jaeson.
he was just serving dick.
I didn't do shit.
Slanging even.
Shut the fuck
We
up,
remember
Chad.
once he blew dust out of a woman and almost killed
That
me.
deserves 2.
Clear the cobwebs.
I cannot.
Uh,
Cannot with y'all.
Chad,
Yes.
you're gonna take some damage here.
I see.
You're going to take. Well, actually, remind me, how much health do you have?
That's never a good question.
5.
That's what I thought. Okay, so you're going to take 5 superficial and 1 point of aggravated damage.
Okay. So that means like 1 box is X'd out and the other are slashes, right? Okay.
That means more than half of your unlife is gone.
Mm-hmm.
At least for now.
Damn.
Now,
Rest in
this would
peace,
be-
my guy.
This would be a good time to remind you, you're a vampire. You can regenerate, just
Yes.
slowly.
Yes.
Would you like to do that right now?
What is the process of doing that?
Make me a rouse check.
Ooh. Okay. So, what hunger should I be at for this night?
What are you at currently?
I didn't check anything, but last it was 0.
I believe that is still correct.
Okay.
So you should be in good shape. So you should be at 1 at the most if you fail that.
So should I be at 1 now before I roll it, or
No.
Okay.
So just depending on the roll.
Okay.
How bad did you just roll? I don't like that face you're making.
Jesus.
What the hell?
So
Hey,
no
piece of
successes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you gain a point of hunger.
1 point of hunger. Okay.
Yeah,
You
so
do.
you got. Go ahead,
ahead.
sorry. No, I was just gonna say you got 1 hunger. I'm at 4. Don't give me that
Yeah.
face.
Skill issue.
Literally. Literally.
It's computer RNG. It's not my hand.
Technology hates you.
And so do were animals.
You hear them in the background?
Mhm.
Yeah. They're coming
Yeah.
to get you, Jason. They're coming to get you.
So do I heal at all, or what happens
do.
now? Okay.
Yes. So, yep, you still heal. You just gained that point of hunger, so you're at 1 now. But you managed to heal 2 superficial, so you can get
2
rid of 2 of those slashes.
Okay. 1 moment.
So, you're still pretty hurt, but less hurt than you were.
Yes.
And with that, we're back to Jason. Jason,
Yes.
I need you to also make me a dexterity and athletics roll, please.
Yay. I mean, luckily I'm good at that, so.
Way to jinx yourself.
I knocked on wood.
How thick was the wood, though?
5
That's
successes.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to just duck behind a chimney as a small hail of crossbow bolts flies at you. You hear them just clicking off of the concrete or the bricks. Exactly. Yeah, thank you. And it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Is there one close to me?
Define close.
Within striking, or do I have to run up to one?
You got to run up.
Alright, then I will do that and go for a headshot with silver swords.
Okay. So if you're going for a headshot, that increases the difficulty. That is a called shot. So it doesn't increase it like wildly by any means, but it just does make it a little bit harder. So go ahead and give me your strength and melee roll.
Four successes.
Okay. So you are able to hit one, but as was mentioned earlier, the silver does not seem to be doing anything out of the ordinary, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, while you do manage to hit one in the head, it doesn't kill it, and it does not seem to do anything beyond the normal damage.
Yay.
Would you like to do anything else?
Would I? So I'm guessing I didn't. So I didn't stab him. So I just hit his head. I'd just take a step back, and that'd be about it.
So if you just take a step back, you're well within their range. Just FYI.
A few setbacks then.
I mean,
Like far enough to get out of the way. Just try to get into a better position.
I mean, if you're trying to do that, your best bet would probably be celerity.
In other words, I'd have to do a hunger check. I don't want to do that right now.
Just saying.
Hey, what is going on right now?
This is Valencia's fault. 110%. I would like to state, for the record, Your Honor, I was only singing the song like the rapper intended. That made my skin dry.
So, yeah, basically, Jaeson, if you just try to take a normal amount of movement, you're going to be well within their range to strike you.
Even if I were to use opponent leap to jump to another building.
Yeah, I guess you could use that. That would make sense.
Then yeah, I'll do that.
How many types of jump do you have? You got hops, my boy.
There's just one type. It's the first level of potence. I think it's called powerful jump. Powerful leap.
Okay. Yeah, you're like Kobe. Like, goddamn, chill.
It's because he can't be like Shaq and just be tall and.
Damn, cannot relate. Irish just like, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't have to try.
You just walk up to the thing and be like, here we go.
Even bend over a little bit. Be like,
Amazing. Yeah. So with that, I believe we're back to Dimitri N, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I did a rouse check for my prowess so I can get stronger, and I succeeded.
Nice.
How many of these motherfuckers do I have to take out?
There are only 3 left of the ones that you were originally confronting. One is now minus a full-size hand. It appears to be regrowing a hand.
Okay.
The other 2 seem to be unharmed. And then you do see that there are 3 more who appear to be shooting down. You heard someone yell. I think it's fair to guess it's probably something to do with Antonio, since you don't see him immediately.
Well, I expended some of my willpower to re-roll, and I got a 10.
good.
Oh, yeah?
So that I could plow my way through these rats, breaking jaws, noses, and throats, so I can
Oh,
go help
absolutely.
out Antonio in superhero land right by him.
Yeah, I think even like one of the 3 that's shooting down, you managed to like just kick him in the back of the head as you are like getting your jump.
Yeah, I just kind of step off him.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And-
Antonio.
I'm like, do you need a piece?
Oh wait, was that to me?
No,
No,
to
okay.
Antonio.
Oh, I didn't know that was passing to me. I thought it was just mentioning me. I'm
Yeah.
going to try to get out of their line of sight as best as possible.
So immediately behind Dimitri and
Yeah. I'll just run with me. I'll take whatever arrows come if they come.
Yeah.
So brave.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll take back shots for people.
Lee's
Won't
face.
like it.
I wish Ren was here to clip.
Stop! Don't clip me in my bonnet. That's rude. That's right, anti-black. Don't perceive my bonnet. Any white person who FaceTimes me. Don't perceive my bonnet.
So yeah, you
True.
You managed to duck bravely behind Demetrian
Mhm.
to be sheltered. Iris, what you doing?
Oh, I would actually like to use feral weapons, and I would like to hurt people, please.
Beautiful. Let's do it.
Do I have to? Oh, I have to do a rouse check. Ooh, fun. I don't ever
Yeah.
get to roll these.
And that is why I didn't use my claws.
I failed, but that's okay. Bloop.
I love how everyone else is like, yeah, I've eaten. I'm good.
I was trying. I also recently was almost killed.
Well, it's canon that, like, for Iris, like, her appetite's weird. It's just sometimes it's like hella, sometimes it's not.
She's got the ADHD. Yeah.
She do be forgetting to eat most of the time. All right, what does this say? Okay, so okay.
Yeah, it does aggravated damage.
Yeah. Well, it says weapon of choice becomes a light piercing brawl weapon, so I guess I get to use because I have specialty
instead
brawl
of
as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it adds a +2 to damage. Vampiric bites still only deal 2 points of aggravated despite that's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'm about to have wicked fucking talon hands in a second. All right. And what is that gonna be strength in my brawl?
Yep. That would be
Delicious.
correct.
You would be correct, shouty. How many is this? A lot.
All of them.
Literally 5. That's 10 off rip, and then if I add, because I think, do I add any? No, it just gets two additional plus. Okay, that's fine. 4, and then I'm missing one. There it is. Oh, that's delicious. Off rip. Blessed day. 4, 5.
There's so many emotions in that statement.
7, 8. So that's wait. That's 8 successes.
Beautiful.
Oh, and then +2. So I get it's 2 to damage, modifier to damage. I don't know if I apply that to this.
In a minute. So
Okay.
You said 8 total?
Yeah, 8 total.
Okay. And so because Demetrian just fully struck out, knocking the other ones over, you would have to go after those other 2 who are shooting down at your boy, the one you don't like.
I'm just
And
upset with him. It's fine. Only I get to beat him up.
Yeah, you get to shoot arrows at him, not them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I get to hold
Yeah. So they got 2 successes. Hold on. Jesus. So that does 4 damage because it's the difference +2 halved. So yeah, that's a decent amount of damage. Tell me how you fuck up one of these.
Would the half
rats.
apply? So it says superficial damage inflicted by natural weapons is not halved, while feral weapons is active.
Good point. I forgot about that part. Thank you. So no, it would not apply. You do a full 8. So tell me how you fuck up both these bitches.
I probably see them shooting An Antonio, who is probably now hiding behind Demetrian like a wet cat.
Yeah.
And all you hear is just like excited laughter as Iris is running mock speed. Her hands are just kind of like especially like her nails are just like getting longer and longer, kind of like just like thin and almost like whip like talon type vibes. She kind of zips through them and like her nails just kind of slash from the neck down, so it kind of crisscross the two people in half. So it's just nothing but like tuna ass fillets, just
Oh my
were
god, it's
rat.
like I think it's the first Resident Evil with the lasers.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I have become the
Listen,
Resident Evil.
Those movies were not that great, but they have some good parts to them.
Yeah, they were visually fun. Yes,
Yes,
fun.
exactly.
Up until the last one.
Yeah.
The last couple of them were just, but the first like 3 were pretty solid. Yeah, no, that's beautiful. So, Jaeson,
Yes.
as things have resolved, there are no longer any creatures to be murdered. You finally have a second to look around to try to find the young person who you incapacitated, and you do not see them.
Damn, buddy.
Jaeson doesn't know what to do at the moment. He just kind of stands there, motionless for a while.
Do you tell anyone else what happened?
Eventually when he stops.
I mean,
What's
Iris
going on?
knows that you left a kid, but
That's true. You did mention that to her. So, Iris, after you fully turn these 2 were rats into just little tasty chunks, I think you just turn around and see Jaeson like fully the Zach Galifianakis with the math, just
Wait,
looking
what?
very confused. The gif where it's just like, hold on, I'll just put it in there.
Oh,
Discord,
oh,
yeah.
it was a math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
just looking
Iris
very
is-
confused.
are we still fighting the were rats, or are they kind of
They're all dead or
They're
gone.
gone.
her?
Yeah.
I just walk over to Jaeson. I'm like, "You good?"
I'm not sure at the moment.
Why
As he's
not?
still
Sure?
just kind of like scanning all around the buildings and the bodies and such.
Are you looking for the kid?
Yes. As he proceeds to go back to the building where he remembers.
I'm
he had
just
left
following Jaeson. I'm like, if you don't quit running off by yourself, I'm going to break your legs.
What's
Stay where
the
I can see you.
situation there?
I'm going with Jaeson to find something. We'll be back.
What is something? The something that got this all happening?
Yes.
I'm coming with. Come on,
God,
Antonio, you piece of shit.
don't bring Antonio.
We're all
I'm so mad at him.
He just grabs him by the shirt and puts him on her shoulder and jumps up.
Secretly, that's what he wanted all along.
I don't think it was secret. I don't know what y'all.
He's not resisting.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't do that.
It's that
Throws
audio
him
that's
on
like,
the-
how'd you bag a baddie? She threw me over her shoulder and I have not gotten down.
Accurate.
I have not seen that one, but yes,
Oh my God.
100%.
It's like, how'd you bag a baddie? I didn't bag shit. She threw me over her shoulder and I have not gotten down.
I love that so much.
Can I roll something to try and help find this incapacitated kid?
I mean, realistically, I would say Jaeson does not have enough information to be able to track this kid.
Shocking.
So no.
Damn.
Hush.
No, he's not. He's not currently, actually.
Not jorking it yet or anymore.
Jesus.
Oh my Lord.
Needs more time.
Not the
practicing.
Jorkin.
Jaeson, he could have got away. He could have left. He could have went home to a trash can. I don't know. The chances are slim to none of us finding him. I do want you to be aware of this.
I'm well aware. I'm also more concerned about that, and or hoping that there's a guy still laying here. Is that guy that I knocked out still laying in that alleyway?
The original were rat?
Yeah,
No,
the one I knocked down first.
no.
These are where people, if they were chasing that kid, the chances are they have already taken him. I'm sorry. I really am. But there's not a lot you can do at this point. Unless you feel like looking through a were shifter's stomach and finding the bones.
I'm good. I'm just processing. As he just turns back around, laying, just going. I'm just gonna head back this way with the others.
Iris, while he walks away, I'm gonna go grab a criminal for him because I know his ass ain't eat.
Yeah, he's forgotten about that at this point,
Yeah, because
unfortunately.
Iris also needs to eat. So Iris is about to go get takeout, aka humans.
Yeah. Remind me, what is Jason's hunting role again? Something in Streetwise?
What's the streetwise?
Okay. So go ahead and give me a wits and Streetwise, and then I think yours is just strength and brawl, right?
Yeah, I think everything
Okay.
for me is strength and brawl.
Yeah, basically.
I love that for me though. And then I got one. Damn. Why couldn't I roll this high to kill somebody? I had to roll this high for hunting. That's wicked work.
What'd you get?
The trend continues. I got 2.
No, not you. You're not rolling.
Yeah, I was.
No. You're not the one hunting.
I thought you told me to roll.
No. Lee's rolling for both. Because
Oh,
Iris is feeding you.
I was confused. I'm just over here going along with rolls. I'm being told I'm here.
That is 11.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you find you know what? You find a solid bear. Like this is no twink, this is no twunk. We got a bear out there. You know what? I think probably trying to commit some arson.
Damn. Smokey said you can prevent forest fires. This is not the message.
Yeah, this is the cousin that they don't talk about.
Damn. Rest in peace. To him in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna choke his ass out. You coming with me? I'm sneaking up behind this man. I'm choking him out.
Amazing.
That's out.
Yeah, honestly, with 11 successes, I will not make you do 2 separate rolls for hunting. You managed to get food for both of you.
I love that for me.
Yeah.
And look, he's already pre-cooked slightly. Look at it. Lovely. Just a little charbroiled. Just like char him in the oven for a little bit, you know? Fine.
Blackened criminal.
Oh my god. It's just like he's like a brisket.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoky. Tastes like barbecue sauce.
All over his titties. All over his titties.
Anyways, so I carry this big ass man back like I'm a mama bird.
You take a bite first.
Yeah, I get my fill, which probably genuinely is not a lot considering Iris's appetite is so. I think that's the first time I've rolled hunger in a hot ass minute. Yeah, I feel like Iris gets her fill, but this man big, so I take the rest to Jaeson.
Yeah.
If this doesn't fatten him up, I don't know what will.
Clog the arteries. So, Jaeson.
He definitely drains him completely.
Okay.
With second half-mindedly does it.
Yeah, and I think because you let yourself go so far. I mean, yes, it is because of other circumstances, but because you basically like got into a couple of fights in a row, uh, didn't really stealth as well as you normally did. You let yourself get a little bit sloppy. I think at this point, the feeding, while yes, technically Iris did get you a criminal, will risk potentially being a stain. So we'll resolve that here in a moment.
Oh no.
The personal horror of our own choices and the consequences of our actions.
Couldn't be me.
Not even once. So, as our coterie has finished fighting with these ferocious Fera, you find yourselves outside of a church. You have managed to make your way through the city. You see that the signage says that this is the Capuchin Church. And you do note that there appears to be a crypt. You see the entrance to the crypt nearby. And at this point, I think, Antonio, you would have maybe remembered that Zaid exists and just gone to check in, make sure he hasn't wandered off or anything.
Yes.
And he says that this is the Imperial Crypt dedicated to the Habsburg family, containing many of their important ancestors.
Kind of desperate. But also free lodgings. Let's have a look at their weird skulls.
Why are we looking at their skulls?
I mean, have you seen them?
Their
No,
faces.
we typically put like our remains in, we don't look at them like that. We put them in nice ceramics and decorate them. We build pyramids around them.
Yeah, you're honoring people who are supposed to should be honored. These people are pieces of shit. So I am
Why the fuck do we
dishonoring
have their bones out? Break them.
some so I could play with them.
I was gonna say, why are we in their crypt right now?
To
Why not?
be not outside when the sun eventually comes up. And also, it's kind of advantageous. We're kind of in their home turf.
I mean, true.
It means we're close. Meaning, tomorrow night, we can do the thing. Given that you don't run off and get us into another
I'm
fight
not
with a bunch
going
of
to.
were animals.
Yeah,
Maybe some-
you were grounded from doing anything by yourself right now.
Were doves next time, but I don't know.
I wasn't planning on going anywhere.
Okay. Either way, give me shit about things, and you're out here getting into fights with fucking rats.
Anyways,
I
how was
don't
that man
understand.
taste? He kind of reminded me of like a thick sauce.
Which man?
The one you drank up like you have never fed before in your life.
The bear you suck dry.
Oh, I mean, kind of smoky, but not the good kind of smoky. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
wasn't
it
really
wasn't
paying
just me.
attention.
It was probably because he was almost, he was trying to commit like some kind of, he had fire. There was a lot of fire. Okay, you know how hard it is to choke somebody out from behind when they're about to try and set you and themselves on fire? It's really hard.
No, I don't know that specific situation.
You live such a boring life.
No, I haven't.
You have.
Also, I have a list of possible parents for you, by the way.
Are we returning to the dad stuff?
I just like unroll this long ass scroll and I'm like, so I did the like collective thinking and I, did some looking. I stole maybe a couple of Antonio's books that he wasn't paying attention to when he was asleep.
Good.
I was just digging for information. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. A lot of these point to Zeus, which is disgusting, mind you. However, I don't remember, Rain, like if we said there was a different deity that also did the same thing as Zeus, but wasn't Zeus. I know a lot of it was okay, so I was right.
Yeah, pretty much just him.
Yeah, so basically, there's like I'm a good 3 wives, 3 of Demetrian's wives in that you are probably the child of Zeus, if that happens to be the case at all. Like I'm a good 3 out of 5 of Demetrian's wives.
I don't know about that scaling method, but
I'm
don't know
a
how
good
to feel
chunk
about
sure.
that.
3 is good. 3 is very good.
I would
I
bet
don't know.
my mother's virginity if she still had it, but she doesn't. So
That shit's been long gone.
that shit's been gone since the damn her and her stone fucking phallics.
I didn't need that image, but okay.
How do you think I feel?
Wrapped in leather.
So, and I'm just like, I got this like real detailed list of like analyzations, and I'm like, okay, so going based off information that I have gotten about other demigods, you could definitely be one of them. However, usually you're able to kind of, divinely talk to them most of the time. If they're present. However, I don't know where Gramps has been for a very long while. So the chances of your dad answering when he is known for being a whore are slim
And
to none.
abandoning children.
However,
Yeah.
I do believe there is a way we can get a definitive answer. However, I will have to beg and plead my mother for that.
Don't do that. You're fine.
The sacrifices I'm willing to make
You don't need to
because
do
I'm
that, bro.
nosy.
You don't need to do that, bro.
I kind of want to know, though.
I would like to send a letter to my mother, please, Rain.
Yeah. You send a letter using Cassian's birds, and I think shortly after, like same night, you, Cassian, get a bird. You know it is not a direct response. You get a message saying that Llamas has gone missing.
Wait, what?
It fucking.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Iris is about to go off the rails. Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no. As soon as Iris opens it. Oh no. No. What roughly time is it right now?
It is almost gone.
Iris, not thinking about the time, is about to dash out the fucking cave. Out of the fucking
Iris?
No.
Yeah.
Grab her. No. No. We will burn that bridge when we get there.
No. What if she's hurt? What if something happened? What if she's, I don't know.
What if
What if
she's
she-
having a decades-long orgy somewhere that nobody knows about?
Then we have
for
to
that.
go.
There is a protocol for that. There is specific things she has to do before she goes off like that.
We have to
There is
kill
specific-
these fucks.
Do we?
Like,
Okay,
My
you know what?
mom.
I will go. I could go with you, and the rest of us
But
can
what
stay
if
here.
they
Kill these mother.
die? They're so
They'll be
squishy.
fine. I'm
No,
not
I'm
letting you go on your
going.
own.
If you're
I'm
going, we're
going with Iris.
One of
Does
us
it
has
say
to
how
kill
lo-
these guys.
Does it say how long
Why?
she's been missing?
It's been several months since she's been seen.
I mean, months in vampire time is what, like 5 seconds?
Iris is like the dog with attachment problems. Like, it's been
Literally.
5 seconds.
Literally, hand like you go to take a shower, your dog's hand is under the bathroom. Like, where did you go?
Those videos of
Um,
you leaving and they just sit by the door all day until you come back from work.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that. A, Ruby can't see nothing. B, I don't go nowhere for work. And C, she couldn't find the door she wanted to.
Poor
Also, she
baby.
was sleeping 18 hours a day. I swear to God.
Gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah, no, Iris is hysterical. Like it is full on shaking, screaming, like the full shebang, like mental
Iris.
breakdown.
Take my hands, squeeze my hands if you have to. We will deal with this. We will manage this. We will find your mother.
What if she's dead?
Everything. She's your mother.
Your mom.
Your mother.
No, what if she got
She's-
jumped again while she was having an orgy? That's happened twice.
But she survived twice.
Yeah, she bit his dick off twice.
Exactly.
Same guy.
she's
Why?
same guy.
She reattached it for shits and giggles.
Just
Oh my god, it's the Lorena Bobbitt.
Sasha met.
just breathe, babe. Baby girl, you gotta breathe. We will. No.
I'm
We've
going to
got.
burn this country to the ground.
We can do that too. We can do anything you like. I will kill
I'm just
anyone
looking
for
at
you.
Antonio like
I will kill anyone for you with you. I will burn anything for you with you. I got you. We got this. Everything will be fine. You cannot be running out of this crypt at this time right now. It is sunlight o'clock.
sunlight o'clock.
Possibly can't take any risks. So just we'll figure it out. Okay?
Iris is just laying now on the floor, like face on the floor.
We'll figure it out. Demetrian sits beside Iris and just starts stroking her head and her hair. We got this.
If she dies, I have no reason to live.
She won't die. She's not dead.
Thomas is the most powerful person we've ever met.
She's fine. We will.
She's only living out of spite. It's not even like God powers. It's just spite.
Spite is a
Listen,
powerful
spite is
thing.
very
It's got me
powerful.
this. It's gotten me this far.
Not Alexa play.
And I am.
Listen, I 10 out of 10 thought that Valencia was making a reference to that song with the I'll kill anyone for you. Like, it's right there.
It's right there.
Got it.
Yeah, Iris is just.
I have tickets to see them twice this year, like in a row.
Hey.
So, yeah.
My best friend loves them. She has like one of their albums tattooed on her. She loves them so
Hell
much.
yeah.
That's
I'm
awesome.
literally going to Chicago to see them. Also to go meet with Jack and Heather from TEP, but like, you know.
But also
go
to see them.
Yeah, it's both.
But yeah, Iris is just on the floor, just like sobbing, silent, like quietly on the fucking floor. And it's
Demetrian
just
comforting
like,
her.
Demetria, what do I do?
We will figure it out once we get our bearings. We cannot make any rash decisions, and that's coming from me, the deity of rash decisions.
We're so
Um,
far away.
we're uh, we're like some distance, but it's not that far. It could be further. You know, he's got to go over some traversal geography stuff, roads and things. We'll get there. Everything's.
Do
It'll
you
be fine.
promise?
I promise. I will punch any fucking deity in the mouth if I have to make sure that your mother is safe and sound for you.
Mm. If she's alive and made me worry for nothing, I'll kill her. Stupid bitch.
Then I'll have to punch you in the mouth because if you kill her, then you'll be very sad.
There is no way to win this right now.
I mean,
Eventually, Iris just like that moment when you're so exhausted from being sad, you just pass out. That.
Oh yeah. So like when the sun comes up, Kindred have a natural instinct to just crash.
donk. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think probably Iris crashes before everyone, just like fully out before everyone else.
Demetrian just kind of stays next to Iris the entire time.
And
Big sibling mode activated.
Real quick, Jaeson,
Yes.
what's your humanity currently?
Oh,
It's next to your health, above your hunger.
6.
Okay. So that would mean you have 3 empty boxes and 1 with a slash.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and click on one of those empty boxes.
oh no.
Or no, sorry, I think it's on the humanity itself. And it'll pop up with a little thing for you to roll. Let me know what you get.
Chad, I want you to know if Lamus dies, we write it down.
Oh, this whole time Iris is being Iris, Antonio's sitting there thinking, calculating, what's the fastest route to get to Greece? How long do we have to wait until sunset? Yeah.
Damn, you doing
Yeah,
that realism math. You said, dude, you're that lady with the math equations.
It's like, what connections do
funny.
I have to get us there?
I was looking, and realistically, by land travel, y'all are significantly further now. Vienna is more like north, but if you like, I don't know, go through. I honestly don't know what the countries were.
What year?
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say.
Yeah, you can go
1710.
from Vienna through Italy, take a boat down into Greece.
Well, so I was gonna say, like, worst case scenario, if you go down to like Venice and then take a boat from there, that would speed things up significantly.
Mhm.
Yeah, because we don't want to go through
But-
Italy. It's really mountainous.
Yeah, but I'm like even through like modern day Slovenia or Croatia, I don't know what they were at the time, but either of those you'd be able to get to a boat as well,
Mhm.
and that would speed things up significantly. But yeah, what was your role there, Jaeson?
My phone is taking forever to load.
Beautiful.
We
You
gotta
just
love
got this
technology,
one.
don't we? Right?
It's a new one, and it doesn't
Damn.
want to load. Dang,
The thing just hates you.
maybe it's the internet.
This is why I just need to get a proper setup soon.
Shit's expensive.
Mhm. I mean, who among us actually needs money, right?
Mhm.
Me. It's
I just
me.
paid rent and I'm sad.
I feel that.
I was
He's like,
just
"Your
barely
rent's
able to
due."
take someone out to lunch today.
Someone.
Listen. They may or may not be watching right now. All right.
Ooh.
They're always watching.
Scandalous. Chad, shut the fuck up. I'm over here having a mental breakdown about my fictional MILF of a mother.
Aren't we all?
You're doing it quietly. Iris is doing it loudly.
So, Raven, if it's still being wonky, you can just roll 3d10 and let me know what you get.
I have very bad luck with actual dice lately.
It couldn't be no worse than your phone taking 8.5
Yeah.
years and
you're-
Chad's firstborn child.
True. Actually, it hasn't been
I
doing
mean-
that today, so you know.
I mean,
I'm at about.
if you're having problems with dice, let me tell you, Spectrocraft Dice has some pretty good
.ca.
stuff.
They're
Yeah.
edible.
So tasty.
Don't eat them.
Very
Delicious.
tasty.
So
Two
good.
successes.
You don't have to
Is it
swallow. Just
successes?
hold it in your mouth.
Yeah, 2 successes.
Okay, so you can go ahead and remove that line on the last one. You do not gain a stain. You do not lose, or you lose the stain. You do not lose any humanity. How does Jaeson come to terms with the fact that he nearly let the beast take over?
That's genuinely a good question.
Chad, go to hell. Shut the fuck up and go to hell.
Honestly, I'm really not sure how he would at the moment. My brain is drawing a blank. I hate brain sometimes.
I mean, anyone else have any thoughts on how Jaeson might come to terms with nearly letting the beast within overwhelm him?
I don't know if Jaeson would be considered a prideful person.
A little bit.
I would say shame
Yeah,
out of all things.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not
he's
July.
definitely in the
Hey, now.
corner, just sitting there, just
You're
stone
already on
faced
thin
most of
fucking
the
ice,
time.
sir.
Well, coming to terms with almost letting the beast take over you, you would probably remind yourself that that beast is within you and it is a part of you. And sometimes you have to remember that all parts of you are you, who makes you you, no matter how ugly or beast like they are. So, sure, you made a mistake, but you didn't fail, and you stayed true to yourself, even though the beast was right there lurking in the shadows.
Fucking author hitting us with the wholesome shit. How dare?
That's what I'm saying.
In my vampire stream, how dare?
In our very gay vampire stream, how dare you? During
No,
Pride
honestly.
Wrath,
No, honestly, I love
Wrath
it.
month.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Raven?
Yeah, no, that's genuinely perfect.
I think maybe even because Demetrian's kind of already in like older sibling mode, sees that Jaeson is still awake, clearly going through the mental gymnastics. And I mean, at this point, you may not know all the details of what happened, but you know enough, and you could tell that Jaeson was getting pretty close. You know, you could see the hunger in his eyes. And so maybe Demetrian's just like, stop it. Just has like that heart to heart. Like after everyone else, it's like the you know the siblings, like everyone else has gone to bed. There's just the two of you.
Mm-hmm. The performance of being that bitch to you goes away for a bit, and just kind of, hey, it happens. Not a fault. It's not your fault. As much as I say that it is, sometimes just to fuck with you, it's not your fault. How the fuck were you gonna think that two rat people were gonna be the ones that are trying to get that kid? You know? Just eat more.
Yeah.
Take Iris up on her feeding you. It's not a matter of pride anymore. We're a family and we truly care about you. So put your pride away for a little bit. Acknowledge that the monster is part of you and you are part of it. And eat more and train with me, you bitch. Try to hit me, and I'll try to take it a little easy on you. Okay?
I guess.
Okay.
Honestly is very much so the same fashion as Iris. As soon as he says that, he also just out.
My lovelies are asleep.
Out of curiosity, would Dimitri Ann have like sat down next to Jaeson?
Yeah. I left Iris for a bit.
Yeah, I think Jaeson falls asleep probably on Dimitri Ann's shoulder to that point where it's like, well, shit. Now I can't move.
Let me grab this dead weight and make a cuddle puddle with Iris.
Literal dead weight, yeah. Amazing. And on that surprisingly sweet moment, I think it's a good place for us to end for the night.
I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna physically
Yeah, I saw that.
remove your
that,
bones.
Chad.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Deep throat and perish.
What?
What the fuck?
He knows what he did.
Oh, I know what he did too. I just
I can't hit y'all with the same lines. I gotta keep y'all on y'all's toes.
You got me. You done got me there. Oh, Jesus. You know what? I mentioned it before, but again, go check out the link in the thing. Our lovely Valencia's book. If you don't do it, what the fuck is wrong with you? I get it. If you don't have money, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But you can get the Kindle version as well, right?
Yeah, the Kindle version's available for free for Kindle Unlimited. And it's also like $10 if you don't have Kindle Unlimited. It's just unfortunately because of how Amazon does its stupid pricing, I have to make things a little more expensive so that I can get paid.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not a lot of control in that area. Yeah. And again, check out Elena, which direction they are. Their dice.
Edible
All of these
dice.
lovely people. All of these lovely people do all kinds of lovely things. So go click on the links in the chat or in the description later if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to the podcast, and support all of these lovely weirdos. And with that, we will see you all.